North Korea fired multiple ballistic missiles into the East Sea a day after a previous failed launch. The regime also rejected South Korea's optimistic reading of Kim Yo-jong's recent remarks. Our Kim Bo-kyoung tells us more.
North Korea has fired several ballistic missiles toward the East Sea. According to South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff on Wednesday morning, the South Korean military detected several unidentified ballistic missiles launched from the Wonsan area at around 8:50 a.m. The missiles flew approximately 240 kilometers. Seoul and Washington are looking into exact specifications. The JCS underlined that South Korea's military is closely monitoring developments in North Korea under a firm South Korea-U.S. combined defense posture while maintaining readiness to respond to any provocation. The launches on Wednesday came just a day after North Korea fired on an unidentified projectile from the Pyongyang area on Tuesday, which reportedly showed signs of abnormality shortly after launch. The latest launches on Wednesday came after North Korea rejected the South's optimistic reading of recent remarks by Kim Yo-jong at Tuesday night. North Korea's first Vice Foreign Minister Jang Kim-chul dismissed South Korea's interpretation as wishful thinking, saying the message instead calls on Seoul to acknowledge wrongdoing and avoid further engagement. He also stressed that North Korea still considers the South its most hostile state. Previously, the North Korean leader's powerful sister had described President Lee as having a frank attitude after President Lee expressed regret over drone incursions into the north on Monday's cabinet meeting. His remarks came as prosecutors last week indicted 3 individuals accused of flying drones across the border between September and January. Kim Yo-jong said that North Korea's head of state assessed President Lee as having frank and broad-minded attitude, while still warning that Seoul should stop what she called reckless provocations against the regime and refrain from any attempt of contact. Meanwhile, Seoul's National Security Office held an emergency meeting where it condemned the launches as violations of UN Security Council resolutions. Kim Bo-kyoung, ArirangNews.